family. Oh my God. I don't know what possessed me to do this. But I went on live on TikTok with these kids from Africa. And I decided I'm going to have a dance off. I don't know what I was thinking. But I lost my mind. Because now I'm out of breath. I'm really out of breath. Like, I'm out of breath, out of breath. I don't know what I was thinking. But I don't know what made me think I could dance with the African kids. It was fun, though. They was like, you a good dancer. You a good dancer. TikTok is fun. Especially when you do, like, battles. TikTok is fun. I just did a battle with them kids. Oh, my God. I'm hot. I'm out of breath. But it was fun. I'm going to do that with them again. I like them. They was fun. They won the battle, of course. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got that many subscribers yet. But I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. Oh, my God. What's up, Easter family? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's another hot one in Philly. And Sherelle Parker lost her mind. It's so hot in Philly, my edges ain't like edging. I want to go get me an iced coffee. That's what I want to do. What's up, family? Y'all know I don't get on here often. What's up, family? I gotta figure out how to get this off of my counter. I got something, this glue on my counter, and I can't get it off. I can't get it off. Who's calling me from New Jersey? I'm gonna have to call them back. I don't know who that is calling me from Jersey. I don't know who that is. I have to call them back. They keep calling too. What's up, Nista family? Let's go in this other room real quick. Because I got to put my out of office email up for work. I got to put my out of office email up. So they'll know that I won't be at work. Oh, I think the people outside to fix my chair. Hold on, y'all. I think they outside. Hold on. Instead of ringing the doorbell. I think they outside. They out here yet? Ooh, it's hot. They not out here yet. But they on their way. What's up, Nista family? So anyway, my daggone chair right here, I went to go pick it up. And the movers, not the movers, the store, the people that I bought the furniture from. Excuse me, y'all, my face all on the camera. I'm hot. I gotta put this on. They did not put all the screws in on the chair. They ain't put all the screws in. So when I went to go lift the chair up, the cushion, put y'all right here, the cushion came up. I was like, oh no, oh no. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, y'all. So this is my mom's phone. I don't know where my work phone at. But anyway, y'all, Nista is leaving for her cruise tomorrow. My family cruise is tomorrow, and I'm excited. I'm excited. My mom was asking me over and over again, you ready to cruise? You ready to cruise? I said, listen, I'm not ready to cruise until it get real, real close to the time. Because I have so much stuff I got to catch up on. So much. I don't think there's no more lotion in here, y'all. What y'all think? I had so much stuff I got to catch up on. That, oh, it's a little bit. That I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time to be worried about it until I get close to it. But I've been packed now. I packed up my stuff. It's been like a week. My stuff has been packed up. Y'all got to say something in the chat so I can make sure my chat is on. Oh, my nose. My allergies been kicking my butt. Jeremiah got some type of cold. And we leave tomorrow. He's not sick. I think it's his allergies because he sleep with that fan in his face. And it got him messed up. But I wanted to come on here and talk about the city of Philadelphia strike. Hello, hello. The city, Sherelle Parker has lost her daggone mind. Like, she has really lost her mind. Let me tell you something. It is so sad. Like, I live in the county now, but I grew up in the city. And my mom's house that I grew up at is still in the city. But let me tell you something. It is so sad. It is trash everywhere over the city of Philadelphia. When I say it's terrible, it's terrible. It's terrible. And it don't... Yeah, I'm on live. And it don't make no sense how much trash is everywhere. It's rats running around now. It's like New York City out there. Matter of fact, I think it's New York City times 2. Honestly. She decided to put 63 dumpsters over around, you know, the city of Philadelphia. The dumpsters are full to the max, where the bags is like superseding where the lip of the dumpster is. And then it's trash next to the dumpsters for a block long. It's raccoons running all around digging in the trash. It's alley cats digging in the trash. It's rats. Big rats running around the city of Philadelphia like they own the block. Like, it's nasty. And she just don't want to give them people some money. But I feel bad. I feel so bad. And I don't, you know, I don't have a whole lot of viewers. But the people that do watch me, like, I'm supporting y'all. I support District 33 because this is sad. And I know a lot of people saying, oh, it's not right. They're being selfish. Them people not being selfish. Them people trying to pay their bills. Do you know how hard it is to think the fact that you work in the city of Philadelphia, right? You work in the city of Philadelphia, but you can't afford to live in the city of Philadelphia? Like, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. That makes no sense to me, that you live in the city, but you can't afford to live in the city. A 1-bedroom apartment in the city of Philadelphia is running for like $1,200 to $2,000. Them city workers, especially the trash men, the only time they make enough money, they got to do a bunch of overtime. Who wants to have to do a bunch of overtime to be able to cover your bills? That makes no sense. You should be able to cover your bills working a regular 40-hour a week. And then if you do overtime, it's because you want the extra, maybe to go on vacation, maybe to save, maybe to pay off some debt. You don't want to have to work overtime to pay your rent and your bills. That's not, for me personally, I've been there. Raising my twins by myself, I've been there. I've worked the doubles 5 days in a row. I did all that. That's not cool. Them trash men picking up trash bags that's leaking all types of fluid. Like, you don't know. Hold on, somebody coming in. That's you, baby? Oh, it's my daughter. Yeah, those trash bags is leaking all types of fluid. You don't know what kind of fluid them trash bags is leaking. They leaking pee. They leaking poop juice. They leaking alcohol. They leaking everything. Feces. Listen, people throwing out mattresses and throwing out bedding, got bed bugs in it, maggots. It's all kinds of stuff. And you don't want to give them people the raise that they're asking for. I think that is ridiculous. And she gave herself a 9% raise. Yes, look into it. People don't even know that. Look into it. Stop talking about those people on the picket line. Now, do I believe in the union being all hostile and violent and all that? No, I don't believe in all that. But the city of Philadelphia need to get it together because you're a city, okay? You're a city. You're not a, you're a city, okay? And it's expensive to live in the city. Now, these people that live in the city also, they're paying property tax, they paying school tax, they paying all that. And you want them to drop off their trash at a drop-off site. So how they supposed to get the trash there? They supposed to put the trash in their cars? You want these people to put the trash in their cars. Hey, Sophia, nobody's putting garbage in their cars. Nobody's putting garbage in their cars. That's crazy. It's crazy. I have the furniture people on their way. So I just left the door open. That's huh? They got to fix my chairs. One of them don't have all the screws in it that it's supposed to have. So I'm going to make sure they check all of them. That's diabolical. Hey, Rose T, I'm not putting no nasty trash in my car. Y'all know I'm not doing that. And then what about the people that don't have a car? That's my question. Like my mom. If my mom didn't have me and my kids, who would take her trash? Now, she's with us all the time. But say she was in the house by herself. Who was going to take her trash? She don't drive no more. She's not getting on something by herself. You got a lot of these elderly people that cannot do that. They can't do that. So what makes you think that that was a great idea? That wasn't a great idea, Sherelle Parker. No, Sherelle Parker, that was not a great idea. Okay? Then you had a nerve to get on TV and say out loud, I'm not going to put the city of Philadelphia in fiscal instability for nobody. You said it nasty. You said it arrogant. You basically was like, y'all take what I'm giving y'all or y'all don't have nothing at all. Like, I really believe people deserve a living wage. Like, I am so adamant about that. Why is minimum wage still $7.25? My kid's about to be 25 next month. Minimum wage was $7.25 before they was born. It been $7.25 for the longest. But the price, the taxes is going up. You got Trump passing beautiful bills. You see what I'm saying? That's going to cut a lot of people's services off. You got the price of food is astronomical. Okay? Everything is astronomical. I remember my water bill used to be like $42. My water bill is $85 to $90 a month. Okay? It's crazy. The more you make, the more they take. I was looking at my one of my jobs. I get paid every week on the federal line alone, just the federal deduction, nothing else. The federal line is $432 every week they take out. Then my other job, federal line only. I need you to understand, this is not all my taxes. Federal deduction, $732. That don't make no sense. But the rich is getting all these tax breaks. I don't make over two. They consider it. I don't know if it's 250,000 or 500,000 that they are going to feel a positive effect because of these bills that are being passed. I'm not going to feel it. I'm not going to feel anything but more pain. Now, I'm going to keep working and doing what I got to do, but it scares me because layoffs are real. Layoffs are real. My job has a hiring freeze right now. And they said if people quit or get terminated, they're not replacing them. Because before COVID, production was better. They were making more money, basically. After COVID, everything is a mess. So then you got the city of Philadelphia, which I live on the outskirts. I'm not far from the city at all. But I'm attached to the city. All this stuff is just too much stuff going on. It's just too much crazy stuff going on. And the thing is, we voted all these people into place. We voted these people into place. The city of Philadelphia was so happy about putting Sherelle Parker in that position. The first black and the first woman mayor. Well, I hope you happy. I hope you happy. I really do. Because she nasty acting. I don't see anything wrong with people striking for more money. I really don't. I don't understand why people got a problem with it. I don't think it's selfish for people to want to live better. I don't. They got around my mom's house, they got all this construction going on, right? It's all this road work. They were digging up the sidewalks, putting in new water lines and plumbing. All of that has come to a freeze. The cranes are in the middle of the street. The jackhammers are in the middle of the street. You can't even get down the block because everything came to a halt. So all that machinery and all that dirt and piles of mud just sitting there. Potholes, holes in the street, just sitting there. Okay? It's not fair. It's really not fair to the working class. That's what I'm talking about. The working class. I'm talking about the people that get up every single day. Blood, sweat, tears, taking care of their whole household, children, everybody. That's really out here hustling, trying to do what they need to do to take care of their families, and you don't want to give them that increase. And then you are so adamant about it that you walking around here with your 9% increase making $250,000. Plus you got a house that they give the mayor where you don't pay no money for it. You don't pay rent and you don't pay none of your bills. So your 250,000 is yours because you get free medical, you get free everything. That 250,000 is yours. But they call her, like I saw an Instagram post, she was down South Philly at the seafood market getting fried fish. She had on a hat and this jacket with sunglasses. And one of the guys that owned the place saw her and he was like, hey, it's the mayor, it's the mayor. And she's like, shh, shh. What you hiding for? Why you hiding for the people? They the people that voted you in. What you hiding for? If you are for the people and you were voted into your position by the people, what are you hiding for? You out there. I think it was a little bodyguard with her, or it might have been her husband. I don't know. But you out there. What you hiding for? What you got to hide for? The Made in America concert that brings in all this money into the city of Philadelphia. Bitter in the back. Oh, yeah, bitter in the back. LL Cool J, he backed down. Jasmine Sullivan, the one that they really, really came to see. Everybody really came to see Jasmine Sullivan. She's a Philadelphia native. She backed out too 45 minutes before. Because those two individuals want to see people that live in the city be able to afford to live in the city. They're coming here to collect millions of dollars to perform. LL Cool J said, I'm not coming to a city to collect money that don't even want to pay their workers a livable wage. That's deep. Lastly, I know a woman that been working for the city. She started working for the city about 10 years ago. She had a Section 8 voucher that she got before she started working for the city. She told me that she still had that Section 8 voucher because her income still qualified her for it. I said to her, how the heck do you work for the city of Philadelphia but you still qualify for a Section 8 voucher? That's how you know that the whole situation is jacked up. You should not qualify for a Section 8 voucher that's really supposed to be set up for people that are struggling with housing, that are pretty much in poverty and don't have, how can I say, any type of career job. You work for the city of Philadelphia and you got a Section 8 voucher. She thought she was going to have to move. When she did the renewal, she still qualified. That makes no sense to me. If you work for the city or you work for the government, you should be in a place where you can possibly buy a home, where you should be able to pay rent, and live in a decent place. A house in the worst part of West Philadelphia, and it was a Section 8 house, working for the city of Philadelphia. And I never understood it. At first, I thought she was telling stories. It ain't about minding your business, baby. No, because this is a family member. So I'm not minding my business because this is a family member that I've had to help and buy food for their house because they didn't have food. Okay, Bayla? So when you have to go out of your own resources and help somebody fill up their freezer, laugh at that. You have to come and you have to help them and give them gas money so they can get to that city job. You mind your business. Because when I come out of my pocket to help you, it is my business now. Why are you struggling? You have a city job. It's more than just good medical benefits that you need. Okay? So the bottom line is this. These people need help. They need help and they need to be able to get these services because these services are important. Okay? But they're important to the people like Section 8. They should be giving that to people right now that's in them shelters that's waiting for housing with these kids. It's women and kids living in cars right now. Okay? And when you pay taxes the way I pay taxes, it is my business. When I'm helping family members trying to make sure that they not sleeping out on the street and they got food for their kids and them, it is my business. Yes, it is, baby. So I don't know about you, but that's my business. You see what I'm saying? So when you see injustice and you see how the system works, and you educate yourself on what's going on around you, then you realize that it's a broken system. And maybe you should educate yourself and make it your business to put yourself in a position to help. Put yourself in a position to help. Because the bottom line is we're so busy and so consumed in ourselves that we forget what's going on around us. And then you got people that you judge, but you don't know their story because you minding your own. See, it's different. If you get to know people's story and you get to know their struggles, you not only can help them, but you can stand with them in solidarity. It's not about judging, because I ain't judging nobody, but I'm going to judge the system. You daggone right. I'm going to judge the city of Philadelphia because they're not doing people right. I'm going to judge the U.S. government because they're taking all of my money. And I would like to know where it's going. I would like to know where it's going because I pay big girl taxes. I don't pay little girl taxes, Brazil. I pay big girl taxes. I've been a homeowner since I was 23 years old because I knew the business. I knew how to make it work. I bought multiple properties. I know how it works. You see what I'm saying? I've been down and I've been up. I've been down and I've been up because I wanted to be aware of what was going on. And I wanted to be able to help the people in my life. So the city of Philadelphia, you need to get right with your workers. You can't expect, they put all these strict policies and procedures on them. They got to be to work at this time. They can't be late by these amount of minutes. They can't do this. They can't do that. But you don't want to pay them. And all they're asking for is a 5% raise. So if they're making, they said the trash men coming at $18 an hour. So if you look at $18 an hour and you put a 5% raise on that, and then remember, Uncle Sam want his money too. By the time you do all that, they only getting a tank of gas. So what's the big deal, Sherelle? What's the big deal? They got a 4-year contract. They want 5% a year. She want to give them 2.3 or 2.5% a year. 2.5%. What is that's going to get absorbed in something because every year health insurance goes up. Every year. And the price of food is off the chain. This stuff is our business. You get in those polls and you stand in those lines. I remember somebody said, people walk around talking about my vote don't count, my vote don't count. Well, now your stomach don't count. That's what he said. I hollered laughing when he said your stomach don't count now. Because the bottom line is people going to be out here hungry. They're going to be hungry for money. They're going to be hungry for food. They're going to be hungry for employment. And they're going to knock people upside the heads like they already doing. And these young kids is wild. They out of control because their parents is out of control because their parents don't want to sit down and teach them anything. They don't want to teach them nothing. They don't want to teach them about struggle. They don't want to teach them about the past. You know what I mean? The present and the future. They not sitting down educating and talking to them. Everything is a joke. Everything is a meme. Everything is nonsense. So all I'm saying is treat them, get them people their money. Get them people their money. Because you really tearing the city down. You don't want to make it fiscally unstable, but you tearing the city of Philadelphia down, Sherelle. You tearing it down. You turning it into a cesspool. Straight up. You people driving down the street, all you smell is just garbage and sewage smell. Come on now. They living in ruins over there. And it's getting worse and worse. That trash just piling up. And then after the strike, you're going to expect them to clean it all up. And it's going to take probably a month to get the city back in order. It's going to take like a month. Because ain't enough trash trucks in the city of Philadelphia to pick up all that trash that's all over the place. It ain't enough. Because that's how bad it is. So listen, it's your Nista. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. It's not my usual type of live, but I had to get on here and just speak up for the workers in District 33 Union. I'm standing in solidarity with y'all. I'm all about getting a raise, especially if you're doing your job. Listen, the people that, the mail workers, that's the government, but they deserve a raise. The city workers dealing with all this nonsense out here and these nasty behind people, they deserve a raise. Give people they just do. Give people what they deserve. so they can survive. Nobody wants to get up every day going to work and still can't survive and living paycheck to paycheck. For real. It's not cool, y'all. It's not cool. It's not right. And no, I will not mind my business in that situation, because these are my people. These are my people out there. Okay? Struggling. And as long as I have and God blesses me with provision, I'm going to continue to help where I can. I'm going to continue to help where I can. But how can you level up if you continue to keep a cap on people? 2%. What is 2% going to do? Then everybody going to say, no other mayor before in history has had this kind of pressure put on them. All the mayors of the past didn't have to deal with the inflation that we're dealing with right now. All the mayors of the past didn't have to deal with everything that happened after COVID. Okay? Presently, right now, Sherelle, this is a different day and age. The time of old is old. Life as we knew it, it ain't coming back. People that think, oh, things are going to change, things are going to get better. No, it's not going to get better. They just making us work harder. So pay us the money that we deserve for the jobs that we do. And for those that don't want to work, God bless you. Because it say that if man, the word of God says, if man don't work, man can't eat. Okay? But also it says, man can't live on bread alone. Okay? I love y'all. It's your Nista. I'm out of here. I got to get my work done. I'm going to go get my coffee, and I'm going to enjoy my Saturday and get things in order before I leave for my cruise tomorrow with my family. I will be uploading videos like I always do every cruise I go on. And as soon as I come back, we're going to get back to our budgeting videos and our Motivation Mondays and everything else. But a lot is going on. A lot is going on. I'm keeping everybody in prayer. Keep all of us in prayer if you know the word of prayer. If you don't, mind your business. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.